What is up, friends? I am out here in Medellin in the middle of, I don't know, actually I took the wrong turn.
What up, this is Solo Traveler ORD, back with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, hit that bell while you are here. So with this video review, we got more Passport Bros haters. A lot of women still talking about Passport Bros. Of course, it's been like 2, 3, I'm gonna probably say about 2 years now. And for some odd reason, it seems like they just want to talk about the Passport Bros, about men going to other countries. They just hate that. It's like, to them, that's like kryptonite. As soon as they see another man has his passport and go to other countries and have a good time, they just crash out every single time. So this time I got 3 videos I want to go over. One video is about this woman following Passport Bros in Colombia, and I have other videos of just women just talking about Passport Bros in general. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these videos and let's have a good laugh. So this lady is going back and forth with a guy who travels to the Philippines. And, you know, she has a lot to say about him. Of course, she's going to try to, you know, shame him and make him look bad. But in the end, we know what's going on. We know that these women in the West, they don't like the fact of men going to other countries. Check it out.
Don't worry, cat girl. Meow. We men aren't alone. We're in the Philippines where the girls still have a libido. That's because they are underage. You are a PDF, honey.
I hate when they say that because they have no evidence, anything that's backing them, because, you know, being a pedal in another country is illegal for a lot of the men that goes to other country. And I hate the fact that they like to throw that out there quickly on men going to other countries, which I think is really wrong. You know, we know that a lot of women, especially passport cis, will go to other countries and look for younger men, younger boys, you know, in their teens. We've seen that. We've seen videos of that, of them hunting younger boys in Jamaica. But let's proceed.
You are a sicko. Hope that helps. You are so unloved and unwanted and alone in your own country. You have to leave that country, go to another country, and pay women to even endure your wretched company.
Men pay women here in the States. What are you talking about? So are you trying to say that he's wrong for paying when he's doing the same thing here in the West? Or is it just the fact that you're upset that you can't touch his money? What is it?
This woman's face, I knew when I saw her eyes, she hates you. She hates you. She's doing it for the money, as she should. She's gonna stack that money as she should, and then no one wants to date an old fugly man. And I'm just speaking on behalf of all women from the country that you left. We are so glad it's not us. You are a creepy old PDF. Hope that helps.
Here we go with this, trying to age shame. But if a man wanted to talk about, you know, women over the age of 30, it's a problem. But it's funny how she talks about that, about him being an old man. But Hef, who was the owner of Playboy, for some odd reason, you know, he kept a lot of beautiful women around him, younger women at that. But I mean, it's like these women, they contradict themselves about certain things that goes on in the world, and they try to change this narrative and try to make it seem like that is wrong for older men to look for a younger woman, and then they try to call him, you know, the P word. And it's like, there's so many of these women doing this, but it's okay for them to do it. But for men cannot date younger. You know what I mean? So, and every man that do it, they're usually dating a woman that is of age consent. So what is the problem? Because you can't get his money. So that's always the first lie they throw out there about men traveling and dealing with younger women, which has been like this since the beginning of time. Men has always dated younger women. It just so happens recently in the West, you know, when men started dating women within their age range. But no, this has been going on for years, of men dating younger women, because it's been the fact that once a man built himself up, he will go and find a younger woman and have kids with her. That's how it's always been. You know, when he has money, resources, he'll go look for a wife. Things has changed in the past couple of years, you know, a few decades, but these women, they think that this is how it been. They haven't done their history. They don't know the history lesson of relationships and things like that. But let's move on. So with this woman, I believe that she's throwing a lot of shade. Although she's trying to make it, clean it up, make it seem like she's supporting or that she's cool. But yo, she's throwing a lot of shade. Let's go check it out.
On a personal level, I am so indifferent. Anything that men do, I'm always going to be indifferent to it. And it's only just because I'm at the point in my life where I just accept men for who they are. I know who they are. It just is what it is. When it comes to the passport bros, it only makes sense that they're doing what they're doing. They try to make it seem as if, like, I don't know, they want to like make American women feel bad that they're going to a different country. Personally, I don't blame them for going to another country because patriarchal upstanding, it's becoming difficult, and it's becoming more and more difficult for them to uphold it because women have higher standards now that we can work and now that we can make money and provide a lifestyle for ourselves. Well, yeah, if I gave myself a good lifestyle, I'm not going to deal with someone who can't do the same thing for me.
Let me stop it right there. Only the men that are trying to make women feel bad that they're leaving are the ones that haven't left yet. That's number one. Because the fact that they want one more chance to try to deal with women here in the States. A man that's truly gone, he don't care. He moved on. He will express his feelings why he did not like what was going on in the West, but he is not trying to make the women feel bad. He is just letting them know why he left.
Or doesn't even give the same thing to themselves. Like, that makes no sense. And because a lot of men don't want to punch up and like work harder to be able to try to attain and like reap the benefits that working hard will get them, to be able to, you know, uphold the patriarchy and have them be able to like have access to multiple women, it's just easier for them to punch down. So it's a lot easier and cheaper for them to just go to a different country and get their needs met that way instead of doing all of this stuff that us American women want to do.
90% of the men that are traveling, having a good time, they are in the upper echelon of men that make money. You can only travel so much if you make such and such amount of money, but most of the men that are doing it consistently, they make good money. You know, such as myself, you know, able to leave once a month.
Personally, I'm glad that they're doing it. Like, I'm glad that they're going over there and they're doing that, because also a lot of women that live in different countries, they're picking up on the shit. And like, if you pay attention, more and more men that are doing this are getting unalived. Bruh. Because these women understand that they're getting taken advantage of, and then they tell like their brothers and their whole gang of people, and like these gangs of people are literally unaliving these men because even they know that these men don't have good intentions.
This is starting to become, well, this was happening a lot in the States. A lot of women are drugging men and stealing money from them, from Miami to Atlanta to wherever you could think of. So, and they're actually unaliving them as well. There is actually a report that I'm going to release real soon of a woman from Las Vegas was doing that to men, drugging them, stealing money from them, and killing them.
They literally want to be able to just sleep with these women for a couple dollars and, you know, the lint that's in their pockets. As far as boys' trips, I don't know. I feel like whatever they project that's happening on women's trips, all girls' trips, is most likely what's happening on boys' trips. So, like, a lot of men are like, oh, I would never want my woman to go on a girl's trip, like, you know, yada, 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 you know, she might cheat and da-da-da-da. Well, yeah, they are fearful of that because in most cases, that's what they're doing when they're on boys' trips, especially if they are going on trips with someone who, you know, they condone cheating or they're a cheater themselves. Well, yeah, like, for sure, like, it's gonna take nothing for a guy to be like, oh yeah, like that hot chick over there, she check you out, bro, she's, you know, she's staring at you, bro. And then they talk to that woman and then like boom, like kind of like whatever happens. I just kind of feel like women women won't be surprised so much if they just expect this stuff to happen. Like, women are always saying, like, I can't believe he did this, I can't believe he did that. Well, the reason why you're like so distraught over these things happening is because you're too busy believing that that they can't do it. Like, as long as they have breath, okay, as long as they have a pulse, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and like there's nothing that you can do about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone because you can see all the shade that she was throwing out there, and it's like, what is the point? They love to say that they're on the side of men, but then at the same time drop shade at men. But let's move on. Shouts out to the Medium Man for this one. He released this video, and I went to go look for it, and she probably deleted it off of her TikTok. So, because I can't find it anymore, so good thing he was able to grab it before she was able to delete it. But check it out. She's over here following Passport Bros, trying to find them.
What is up, friends? I am out here in Medellin in the middle of, I don't know, actually I took the wrong turn. But I see why all the men come here. The Passport Bros are out. I got my little microphone on so y'all can hear me because it's extremely loud. So I just walked into this bar, right? It is nothing but beautiful Colombian women. Beautiful. And they're all just sitting around waiting for the men. The men are walking in, like coming up to the women. And the crazy thing is, out here, they don't let you record inside of any place that you go in. They be like, no cameras, no cameras. So they see me like right now, I got my tripod. So they was like, oh, you can't bring that in there. And I was like, all right, I'll leave it at the front desk. Well, the reception area, whatever it is, not the front desk. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get some footage of the passport.
There you go. She was trying to get the footage of the Passport Bros. She was trying to get whatever she can, and this is not the first time we've seen it. We've seen several black women going out to Colombia trying to get video on men that's traveling out there, specifically black men. I don't know what it is that they enjoy trying to catch black men up on doing whatever is going on, and it just doesn't make sense to me, and while you're out here traveling, doing your thing, getting your cheeks clapped and so forth, but you want to see what's going on with men traveling. I mean, I just don't get it. It is what it is. Well, of course, like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm telling you, these videos still keep coming after several years. These people are still talking about Passport Bros, men that travel. So, of course, brothers, keep doing your thing. Enjoy yourself. Don't let these people try to hold you back. Don't let them hate on you and make you feel some type of way of what's going on. Just keep doing your thing. Do you. Of course, like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.